Hi, Crystal. Thank you for taking the time to watch my self-reflection video. So today I want to share some experience during this program that really changed the way I think about providing care. So before I started this program, I thought many caregiving practices I had seen were definitely normal, but after learning the textbook knowledge, I realized that some of them could actually be unsafe for clients. So the first example comes from my mind is from my family. My elderly relatives, such as my grandparents, they are usually prefer to take the OTC medicines instead of seeing a doctor when they are not feeling well. And they also like to tell me to take medicines immediately when I have a cold or a sneeze. But when I was young, I never questioned it because I just thought they were taking care of me. But now I understand that everyone has the right to make their own decisions. And as a healthcare provider, respecting a person's dignity and working with my scope of practice are quite important. And I also learned how to pay more attention to the care, such as make a comparisons for the ones I saw before with the one what I have learned right now. I have seen some workers who leave the clients alone in the bed without putting the bed rails up. And I also noticed some people they use incorrect techniques to help clients sit up. And in some places, medications they were not organized properly, and the healthcare providers they are really do the documentations. So I just realized that those situations they could increase the risk of falls or any medication errors. But another experience that had a big impact on me involved a close family member who has been in the hospital for almost a year. His personal support worker was responsible for giving insulin for him, but she didn't know how to do it when she first started. She actually just learned from how to using the insulin from one of the family members. So sometimes she even forgot to give the insulin to the clients before the meals. So that made my family very worried. And I also noticed that some workers they became impatient with the patients who had limited mobility because sometimes they cannot perform very well. So those experiences made me really surprised and concerned. Before I take this program, I didn't realize how important things like the safety, communication, and documentation, and also what the personal responsibilities really are. But this course has told me that providing a good care is about much more than helping with daily tasks. It's also about respecting the clients, keeping them safe and communicating well, and also working within our scope of practice. I'm very glad I didn't just accept those situations as normal. Instead, I started comparing those what I have saw with what I have learned in the class. That has really changed the way I think about caregiving. So in the future, I want to continue improving my skills during my clinic placements by asking questions, learning from my instructors and my classmates, and always following a safe care practice. And after I gain enough experience, I also hope to bring what I have learned back to my hometown because I wanted to share those professional knowledge with other personal support workers so that more clients they will receive a safe and respective high quality care. That's all about my self-reflection. Thank you for listening. Bye.